Hello friends, welcome to Python video series. In this video tutorial we will learn how to loop through the list items. Yeah. So here you can see I have a list and that list just I am printing but I am not looping through. Right here you can see entire loop is getting printed as it is. Let's say if I would like to loop through the list item, then how we can do? There are many ways we can do that. Simplest way to loop through the each item in the list using for loop. So what you have to do, you have to write the for loop. So you have to give the for keyword, and after that you can give any variable name. I can give, just I am giving variable name as if, and after that you have to give the in keyword, and after that you have to give the your list name, which is nothing but in this case fruits, and afterwards you have to give the colon, and inside that you can print all its elements or items. So this is the very simplest way to loop through the each and every item of this list. Here you can see all items gets printed. Now let's move forward and let's see how we can print the list item or loop through the list item in some other way, right? You can also loop through the list item by referring to their index number, right? And for that we will use range and len function to create a suitable iterable, right? So whenever you use for loop, the internally Python uses basically iterator. Alright, so this is nothing but that this is iterable object. So how we can create iterable object, instead of specifying directly collection, we can create iterable object and we can pass it over here, and after that we can refer every elements in this list by its index. So here what I am going to do, I will use the for loop only. I will say for, and I is the variable name in, and here I am going to use a range function, and within the range function I am going to call len function, and here I am going to pass my list is called fruits. Now this is nothing but this is iterable, right? And within that what I'll do, I will refer list item, my list item by their index. So here I is nothing but the index, and if I run, then here you can see again I have printed the list using basically by referring its index number. So this is the second way to iterate a list item, right? Let's say what are the other way. So now next approach I'm going to use, I'm going to show you using while loop. So what happens, we can use a len function to determine the length of the list, and then we have to start from the 0th index and loop your way through the list items by referring their indexes. Let me show you. So here what I am going to do, I am going to declare a variable I and just initializing with 0, and let's say I'm going to use while loop, and within the while loop what I'll do, I less than, I will call the len function, and here I am going to pass my list, which is nothing but the fruits, and within the list just I am going to refer my list item by their index, and don't forget to increment this index by 1 in every iteration, else if you do not specify this line of code, then this loop will go for infinity number of times, and every time here print function is going to print the first item here only. So if I run, then here you can see, so 3 times we have printed loop, and third time we have printed entire list by using while loop. So guys, here I have shown you how to loop through a list using 3 approach as of now, right? Now fourth approach we are going to learn looping using list comprehension. List comprehension offers the shortest syntax for looping through list. Let's see how we can do that. So what we have to do, this is the very shortest approach to loop through the list. So here you have to write the first of all a square bracket, and just I'm going to print the item, which is f. Now you have to use a for loop, and of course this f you are printing, so you have to give the same variable name, and then you have to give in and then your list name, which is nothing but the fruits, and that's it. In single line using list comprehensive, you can loop through the list item. Let me show you. And now here you can see 4 approaches: first, second, third, and fourth approach. So of course list comprehension is the very shortest way to loop through the list items. So in next video, of course, we are going to look list comprehension or list comprehensive concept in much more detail.